Right, good morning everyone. Welcome to another Manor stream. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in as we continue our chill out Manor stream. So we're still feeling pretty rough, but we're getting better. Finally. It's been a bad one. Been a really bad one. So what are we going to do? Let's load this game. So things are going pretty good in this one. Not too bad. I feel like it's about time we start preparing for our wars with the Baron. Yeah. Oh. Hang on a minute. 1 second. Apologies. You can't see the game. 1 second. Right, there we go. That's better, isn't it? That does help, doesn't it? There we go. That definitely helps. Right, let's sort this out as well. Let's move this up here. Let's get that up the top. There we go. Happy days. So yeah, we're in a position where I think it's about time we start building up our army to take down Hildebolt. Hey gamers, yeah, just to chill today, just something to chill to. So yeah, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna just to start build up our army now, I think, and maybe just start pushing back. We really could do with getting this land here, so I might see if we can raid this one. I would love the rich deposit of clay and the rich deposit of berries. As you can see, things are going pretty good here, though. We've got good food. Our farms are producing. We do need to upgrade some of our baggage plots to tier 3, though, because we do need to get level 3. We do need to get level 3. Yeah, thank you for the subscriptions, Supermarine X13. Much appreciated. So yeah, we need to upgrade some of these baggage plots to level 3 because we need the next advancement in our settlement. Now to do that, we need 3 level 3 or higher buildings. Well, level 3 is as high as we can go in this version, but we've got a bunch of level 2s. So what we are going to need is we're going to need barley. So we're going to have to probably next year. We'll probably have to do the barley fields here. After the winter. What are we in? April? Harvesting, plowing, and sowing crops. So we could probably wait until September. And then get some crops down. Right, let's prepare for this. So we're going to need a malt house. Now, where's the malt? Oh, and a tavern. We're going to need a tavern. Where should we put the tavern? I feel like this is kind of like our main area of our town right here. I might pop in a tavern here. Right, so we're going to put the tavern in there. We'll probably stick our barley over here. Our malt house, sorry, over here. Requires fuel to function. Workers refine barley into malt. Yeah, so we're going to need... I think we'll put it there. So we're going to need that. We're also going to need to change some of these into... Ooh, let's have a look. I don't think I've got any spare baggage plots that I can change into a distillery, a brewery extension. Sorry, apologies. So what we might have to do is I guess we could down here. Put in a couple more burgage plots just here. We'll just set them up there, and then we can take the barley from here, sorry, from the fields, straight into our malt house, out of the malt house, into our brewery extension, and then they can then shift that into the storehouses here, and then take it over to the tavern. Oh, that would be fine. It's a little bit distance away from the tavern, but it'll be good. We're probably going to put a couple more houses along here anyway. Eventually. What do we got? We got... Okay, yeah, so we do need living space. I'm wondering if we can go burgage plots. I don't know if this is going to work. I feel like that music needs to be a little bit louder. So let's put our burgage plots here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make them here. Seems quite steep, doesn't it? They're going to have a heck of a view, aren't they? Look at that. Look at that for a view. Oh my days, what a gorgeous. That was the thumbnail right there. That was definitely thumbnail worthy. Look at the rain cascading down the roof tiles there. That looks so cool. Very nice. Why haven't we got anybody here? Right, how are we doing down here? This is our little... Oh my days, the trees are growing lovely down here. We could probably put farmland down here as well, to be fair. We're doing really well for production. Too steep to build. Okay, we can build there like that. Okay, we're gonna have some big vegetable gardens down here. That's quite scenic, isn't it? And we'll put four big vegetable plots on these burgage plots here. It's kind of scenic down there. I like that. Down in the valley. Alright, let's take some of these off because we don't need them in there yet. They're not doing anything just yet, are they? Let's upgrade that little hitching post to a stable there. We need to get a second mule in there, I think. And then probably assign a mule to this logging camp, maybe. But yeah, we're going to need these extra burgage plots being built because obviously we need people to move into the town, so we can place them in these new buildings. Yeah, so we're going to need the brewery extension, but we obviously got to wait for somebody to move in there first. We're making a good amount of money on trade. So we're importing... Let's have a look. Last 30 days. Previous month? We're not importing anything? How are we not importing anything? We're definitely exporting. I thought we were importing hide. Yeah, we're meant to be importing hide. That's interesting. It's not actually... oh. I think it's probably because that. It's probably because we've reached the limit. So they haven't been importing anymore because we've got 32. Apologies in my throat. My throat's still a little bit dodgy from the sickness. Right, let's upgrade this one to level 2.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there.
Apologies if you can hear my washing machine in the background when I talk. Obviously, when I talk, my microphone opens, and I don't know if it's picking up on the washing machine back there. Apologies if it is. Right, here we go. New family started moving in. Nice. Right, let's upgrade this one to level 2 as well. You can't hear the machine. Okay, that's good. Obviously, this mic is quite sensitive. Once I talk, it opens the gate, and then it picks up, you know, a lot of the noise around. But thankfully, it's not picking up that. Alright, these are going to have a hell of a view down here, aren't they? Look at this view. Look at this view. That's absolutely beautiful. You wouldn't mind waking up there every morning, would you, to a nice cup of tea, sitting out there and breathing in all that fresh air, that valley air. Oh, lovely.
I do hope we have enough wood to finish this.
Alright, these are building down here as well. Nice. Oh, these are finished. Okay. Here we go. Lovely. Right, so let's set that one up as a brewery extension. What do we want here? I think we could probably, like, just put eggs on these, I think, possibly. We'll let people move into them first. We've got a lot of building projects going on currently. Yeah, so the reason... gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that view there is bloody handsome. So the idea the reason why we need to upgrade these to baggage blocks tier 3 is because we need another point. So we need our final development point. So we're going to put it on our basic armor making. So we're going to make helmets here. But obviously we need the point to make the helmets, and then we're going to assign some of our buildings in to start making the helmets. Once we start making the helmets, we're going to have a decent enough army, I think, to go and attack or possibly defend once I try to capture this region here from the enemy Baron. Because obviously we've got a lot of weapons. We got, you know, spears, shields, bows. We've got a good stack of retinue. That's the church. So we've got a good, we've got a full stack of retinue. So we got 24 of the big boys here. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness me, we can put full on armor on them. See, all of this isn't even in the game yet. You got these like tiered, probably like buffs once you get into combat. I guess, like, you know, if you take the retinue into combat and you win, you probably get, like, you know, some things to unlock here, some perks to unlock, which will make them stronger or better stamina, etc. But all of this has not been developed yet. It's still work in progress, so it'd be interesting to see where they go with this. So how much does it cost him for full armor? Cool. God damn. Oh my word. Wait, is this taking it from our treasury? I think, yeah, that, okay, that's taking it from our treasury, so we can't do too much of that. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. I'll say next season what we're going to do is do the barley. So we're going to need to get, I think we're going to need to get 8 in here. I think what we'll do is we'll go advanced. Enemy units been spotted. Oh, okay. Oh my days. Right, okay. We have raiders. Right, we're going to have a good enough army for that. That's fine. They shouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got a pretty strong army now. We've got a little bit of time. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to assign this. I just want them to do these barley fields. I don't want them to go. So if we do this, do I need to get everything in here like this? Because I don't want them to. I wish you could do a square tool. I wish you could do a square tool. That would be much handier. Right, 1 second. I'll be right back. Right, we're just probably going to have to assign 8 in here and just get them. Right, let's do 3. Right, we'll do 6. 6 there. Actually, no, we're going to just do that for a minute. We're going to We're going to do the full 8 over there for the time being, because there's nothing going on in this farmhouse over here. Right, so this army's coming, so let's call out our home defense. So what have we got? We've got a couple stacks here. I think 3 in the retinue should be more than enough. So I don't really want to lose anybody, but that should be more than enough. Right, let's set them to rally. Right, they're going to come up that gap. I don't think they're going to come down here and around. Got to kind of head them off, because if we let them come in, I think they torch our buildings. So we're just going to set them up as a 2x2. Somewhat like that. We'll put them in a defensive stance. And then we'll use our retinue to come around the side and attack from the rear. We'll probably hide them like here. Maybe we'll hide them up there. Are they actually going to go around this way? They haven't... I don't think they've taken the bait yet, have they? Or maybe they have. Well, it's not really bait, is it? But I don't think... I don't know. That might be okay. It's hard to see through these trees. Yeah, here they come. Right, so all these are set as defensive. These guys are going to run in and push forward. These are just going to defend. Just form a line and just defend with spears. And then we'll just come around from the side and, or from behind and just take them out with these. Right, here they come. Here they come. Okay, they've gone straight for those. Okay. We're going to have to attack. Right, we're going to bring these around. And then we're going to attack these in the rear. They broke me up a little bit there. Oh my god, they've broken already. Yeah, destroyed them. Alright, that was a nice easy battle. What are we, unbelievable. We lost one man. Unbelievable.
Yes, sire.
They broke up there, unfortunately. They kind of went straight for my my retinue there. So I couldn't hold them on the defensive line, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, we lost one, but it's no big deal. Right, let's disband those. So we got 6,200 influence now, so we got a nice bit of influence here, so we can start, like I say, capturing these lands now. Alright, we should be coming out to do these fields soon. Here we go. Where the hell are they going? Where are they going? Oh, that's the, I think that's all the raiders, isn't it, that we didn't kill? They just routed. They're fleeing for their lives. I thought that was my family's coming out of my my farmhouse. Because I think they come out around about now to harvest the land. Hey, Nego. Hello, mate. Welcome. How's it going, bud? Mate, I've seen some of your scores in the tournaments lately. You've been doing really, really good. I keep seeing your name up there, and I'm thinking, damn, he's had a good tournament. I've been sucking in the plats, man. I really have. I've done really well in the week and the in the 2K tour events the weekend, though. I've got a lot of top 5s. I'm raring up to go on the new plat one tonight, so it's just going to be a chill stream, Manor Lords, today, and then tonight we're going to be back in the golf again. But howdy, mate. Yeah, what a lovely game to watch. It is gorgeous. I mean, this is a new map. Look at this new map, man. It's absolutely beautiful. Don't be silly, mate. Mate, you've been destroying me in some of your scores. I've been hit and miss. I've been hot and cold, streaky. I've not been great. Not been great at all. It's taken me a while to adapt to the plat. Although I'm kind of half decent. I understand the game. I'm not bad at golf. But there's definitely a learning curve progressing from the normal 2K tours or like master difficulty with 10 to 15 wins into a plat setup with very fast greens, very high winds, very bumpy fairways. It's taken me a little bit of time to adapt to the change. It certainly is hard. Anybody that just rocks up and plays plat out of the blue and shoots lights out, I would call sus. Because I am, alright, maybe they're just better than me. I mean, I'm not the best by a long shot, but there's definitely, now I'm starting to play the plat setups, there's definitely a learning curve to understanding how the courses are playing in plat. You just literally don't rock up and shoot 15, 20 under par. But yeah, it's great fun. I have to be mentally well when I play plat. That is my problem. Yeah, I tend to get upset a little bit when I don't make... Well, not so much when I don't make a birdie, because, you know, you got to seize the opportunities, haven't you? But what annoys me is when I'll do something silly and I'll take a bogey from nowhere. Like, I'll hit a green or be just off for the green on a par 5, and I'll play a bad third shot, miss my birdie, and get a par, and I'll start not beating myself up, but I'll be super critical that I didn't get at least a birdie on that par 5. And then that then escalates to the next hole, and then the next hole I'll inevitably have a bad hole, and I might take a bogey, and then I tend to be on a downward spiral. And then it just, like, one error turns into 2 errors, turns into 3 errors, and then you might calm down, you'll get a birdie, and then you may get another birdie. You'll go on a little kind of streak the other way, and then all of a sudden a bogey will come, and then the rot sets in again. I feel like on plat, that happens. Same with you, yeah. It's funny how it happens. I am definitely a momentum player. If I can get on a run of 3 or 4 birdies, I can literally just go on a run. But if I put in a bogey there, I don't know what it is. It's not just my mental state collapses, but I always find after a bogey, I'll get like a really rough break. Like, I'll hit like a bump on a fairway, and it will kick me off way off camber down into the heavy rough, and then I'll be trying to attack the pin to get birdie, and then I'll put myself into a greenside bunker, and then maybe I won't play a great shot out of that bunker and I'll miss my par. And it's just like, I don't know, I find on plat you can be very, very unlucky. It's very hard, very, very hard. I had 8 bogeys in that plat setup this week, the major. I mean, that's crazy. But it's great at the same time. It is very, very good. Very good. Very enjoyable. The skill challenge, yeah, it's like it just snowballs, yeah. But the skill challenge is brilliant. I love it. And especially now with the new update as well, where the putting's been made a little bit harder. I'm definitely blasting a few of my long range putts, sometimes 10 feet by. If you miss that rhythm, or if you miss that transition, and you overswing, or if you get a bad tempo, oh my god, man, that ball goes on very fast greens. Yeah, 2 or 4 greens are no joke, because normally you gotta think to yourself, on a 2 or 4 green, most of those pins, or I would say the majority of those pins, are in positions where if you go long with your approach, the putt back, the pins tend to be in places where the putt back towards the pin, because you don't want to go short, and you'd rather go over the pin slightly. You might evidently be a little bit longer than the pin, and then the putt back is, say, a 6 or a 7 inch putt downhill on 2 or 4s, with the very, very realistic possibility that if you miss the pin, your ball is gone off the front of the green, and then down it goes, down the fairway, 40 yards away. That's the way plat gets me. That's the challenge. Oh god, absolutely 100%. I am not moaning. I love a challenge. The game was super, super easy, and I actually said to Wolby the other night, it's a step in the right direction, and I love the changes, but I actually think for the good of the game, it could be dialed a little bit more. I think there's more difficulty in there. Not too much, because plat is obviously already very, very tricky, but I feel like they're moving in the right direction, but I still think it's a little bit too easy to hit the perfects if you are good, and most plat players are pretty damn good at hitting the nodes top and bottom. But yeah, I love that the game is moving in the right direction for sure. Give them time. Yeah. Right, 1 second. I just need to put my I've got my laundry on. I just need to put it on a spin cycle. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, but it is a lot of fun. But it was quite funny, because obviously I've been doing a lot of plat, and I decided I had a bit of time yesterday, because I'm trying to obviously grind out season 2. And obviously all of my, I don't know if you know, but I changed from a powerhouse build to a magician, so I've been grinding my magician. But of course, I've not had any VC. Although I've got loads of skill points, I've got like next to nothing VC. So when I've had VC, I've been sort of updating my attributes to obviously get them up. But of course, because I'm having to regrind the clubs, I've been playing the plat events with no fittings on my clubs. And it's just a period now where I'm trying to like upgrade everything. But because I've got no VC, I can't do anything. I can't buy evil tools, etc, etc, etc. So like yesterday, I just literally just sat grinding the 2K Tours events, and I did the Barstool event, because apparently you get really good VC on the Barstool Society. I think I'm 4th, I think, in that. I think Wolby's up there. I think Stives is up there. I think I'm 1 past Stives. I think Stives is 5th. I think Wolby's 1st. Minwoo Lee, whoever that is, I think they're 2nd or 3rd. So hopefully I can cling on to the top 5. Hopefully I can get some good VC. With that VC, at least then I can start kind of, you know, at buying evil tools, and then getting the next gem socketed. What is it? Is it amethyst? I think the purples. And then I can start, once I get the purples, I can start putting my fittings in. But yeah, it's good fun. Really good fun. Really good fun. Right, where are we at here? So, have we got these moving? Okay, we got nobody moving into these yet. That's fine. Right, these are all vacant. No, they're not. So I'm just gonna leave these like this. I am gonna expand these. Can I not expand that one? Okay, so these are all single family. That's fine. Got to get my people out here. We've got to harvest this. Once this is harvested, what we'll do is we'll come down and we'll do the barley from this farmhouse here. Right, a new family started moving in. Nice. Okay, I think they're... Yeah, here we go. Right, they're starting now to harvest the fields. Right, so what we're going to do is let them do their thing. We need to put some families in here. I've got to change these to barley. Actually, we're going to do a crop rotation on these. We'll do barley, barley, and then we'll do fallow. Barley, barley, fallow. And then crop rotation, barley, barley, fallow. And then these three over here will do fallow. Fallow. And then third year we'll do barley. Same for this one. Crop rotation, fallow, fallow, barley. And then same for this one. Crop rotation, fallow, fallow, barley. Is this land repairing yet? Yeah, okay, so we got wheat. We got wheat up here as well. We can do wheat here. That's fine. Cool, cool. I might need to put in another farmhouse. So I don't know if 2 farms is going to be enough to deal with all these fields. Might not have enough time. I know you don't like pro difficulty, but if you want a bunch of VC, just spend 3 or 4 days grind in TDI High Roller Society. I think that's what the Barstool Society is, isn't it? Similar. I think Wilby said he got 20,000 VC with 1 win one day, one time. But I might do TDI High Rollers as well then. 10 grand VC in 3 to 4 days with your level would be easy to get. Yeah, I might drop some of the other societies because I think there's a limit of like 8, isn't there? I mean, there's a lot I've joined in, like Sapphire, Rubber. I want to keep Rubber the Green. Rubber the Green's a really good society, but I think maybe there's a couple of other societies that I can probably drop and then do like Barstool and... Barstool doesn't work every day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like a week thing, isn't it? So TDI High Rollers is daily, is it? Oh, my... Okay. Crazy. All right. Great shout, mate. Great shout. Yeah, oh, it's daily. Okay, because I did the Barstool like Thursday, I think it was. Thursday or Friday. And I was looking at it and I was thinking, shit, 4 days. 4 days to get the VC from this. And I still can't do nothing in those 4 days. So I was like, I don't want to go and do the high stakes head-to-head, whatever it is. But I didn't know what else to do. That's why I was like doing the 2K tours, that sort of stuff over the weekend. But if TDI High Rollers is daily, shit, I need to get my ass in there. Yeah, I need to get my ass in there. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Right. 2 to 3 grand. Oh my, woo! Baby, now we're cooking. All right. That's what we're going to do tonight then. We're going to do one of those on stream. And then we'll do 2 of the Plateau events tonight. That's what we're going to do tonight then. If you be top 5. Yeah, I mean, the thing with pro is, I mean, it's going to be hard to get top 5 with pro, isn't it? Because at pro level, there's going to be a lot of good players. A lot of good players. Right, I think we need one more family on there.
We all know what that means, don't
Right, we've got to keep an eye on these farms. Right, new family moved in. Nice. Okay, they're going to work these fields. So we're going to get more wheat down. We should have a lot of wheat here to make bread. How much have we got? 238 wheat. Okay, we're going to be making a load of bread from that. That's going to be glorious. It's going to be, in the words of Trump, we're going to be making bread like you've never seen bread made before. All right, gotta go, my friend. Have a good one. Cheers, Nego. Appreciate that, mate. I'll definitely check out the TDIs for tonight. I will be golfing tonight, so I don't know if you want to hop in if you're around. But yeah, good to see you in it, buddy. Have a good one. Right. Might put you in there. Need as many families as possible on this land, because yeah, we need this barley. Okay, surely you can hear that washing machine now, because that is loud. Right, families are moving in. Lovely. I'm going to put one in the malt house because we're going to need... Actually, we don't need one in there yet, do we? Because we're not going to have the barley until this gets harvested. Look at them go. Look at them go. Let's go. Come on. Wow, 100 barley. Oh my goodness me. Let's go. 74 here as well. Why is there nothing in this field? Oh, because they're not finished it yet. Okay. Yeah, get that seed down. Come on, let's go. Where the hell are you pulling that from? Where are you pulling that seed from, gentlemen? Nice. So we got... So this one... Okay, so these four are fallow. Is this going to be enough wheat? Oh, okay. Cool, good to know. Cheers, gamers. Appreciate that. I might do wheat on these as well, because I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Right, winter's approaching. Hopefully we can get this this ploughed and sown quickly. So much barley. It's going to be so much barley. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, we got somebody moving in down here now. Nice. Okay, right. So let's expand that one. Actually, let's expand all of them. Right, let's just speed up this this winter period quickly. Hopefully we can plow these quickly. So we've got 67 down on this one. If we can get this field done as well, that would be amazing. Come on. Come on, look at the amount of you doing nothing. Get in this field and plow it. Come on. Help the cart. Right, let's get the seed in. Got to get it in for the snow. There we go. Come on, get it down. Get it down. We need at least 70. Mr. LZR, hello, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Mate, you won't learn too much. You won't learn too much in this game. I am no I am no Manor expert, that's for sure. You can ask questions, but don't expect like meta replies. I've got a little bit of knowledge, but I am nowhere near an expert in this game. But yeah, good to have you in. Good to have somebody with an interest in the game for sure. Right, so we've got our fields sown. It's pretty good. I'm going to leave these fallow because these need to repair. So we've got wheat, wheat, wheat. We've got wheat, wheat. So we've got 5 wheat fields and we've got 3 decent barley fields. So come next year, we should be able to make our ale. And then we can upgrade a lot of these to tier 3. We can get our point. We can put our point on basic armor making. We can start making helmets. And then we can start to recapture these regions. We're going to start with this one here. Albrook, whatever it's called. Albrook. Because I really could do with having the clay. And wild berries, rich wild berries is pretty decent as well. So much iron, it's crazy. We got so much iron. Right, royal tax has gone up 267. That's okay. Right, what are we doing here? So I think we're going to change these. What are we short on food wise? I think we might get some eggs here. Actually, we're going to do it with these. Level 2. Level 2. Right, let's go level 2 all the way along there. We've got room for 2 more families to move in. We're at 75% approval, so we're doing pretty good. Morning, B-Dan. Hello, welcome. Just doing a little bit of a chilled Manor stream this morning. I'm just keeping my chill, just my calmness as we prepare for the next round of platinum events later tonight. I feel like I need to get into some sort of zen mode when I play plat. I feel like if I go in there in the wrong mindset, I don't shoot well. So we're going to have a nice kind of relaxed couple hour stream here on Manor Lords. And then later on tonight, we're gonna get into the golf slowly. I think I've done really well on the 2K Tours events over the weekend. So I think we should have some VC coming in. And I think Barstool might be paying out today as well. And I think I'm top 5 in Barstool. So I should have some decent VC, hopefully. So with that VC, I'm just going to go and buy evil tools and start upgrading my my clubs. Good times are going to be had. Good times are going to be had. Right, let's speed this up. We just want to get through December here. I love the way, like in the winter, just how this land changes. You played the high rollers for like an hour and ended up with 5k. Yeah, Nego was in here early on. I think he's left now, but he was saying you should go and do the TDI high rollers. And I said, do I need to be in Barstool and TDI high rollers? Because aren't they the same thing? And he explained that the TDI high rollers is a daily society, as opposed to obviously Barstool's a weekly. So I'm probably going to do, like, when I jump on stream tonight, I'm probably going to start with TDI high rollers. And then I'm going to do maybe a 2k daily And then I'm going to do my round 1 and round 2 of this week's plat. I think that's going to be the order of tonight, I think. You need to restock your evil tools for next season. Yeah. It's a long way off yet, though, next season, mate. We're going to have enough time. We're going to have enough time. Alright, there's my wife just come home. Oh. Hi, gorgeous. Yeah. You want bat and ball? Oh, okay. It'll be outside, won't it, in the garden? Yeah. Daddy's streaming currently, so once I finish this, I'll get it out. Okay. I'll get it later. Right. Right. I'll talk to you about it. Yes, darling. Feeling a bit of a stick. Oh, have you had some water? Oh. Is that from the car? Oh, is that a new one? Have a look. Have a look. Thank you, darling. Oh wow, she's pretty. Have you given her a name yet? No? Oh. Who? Okay. Maybe have a think about the name. Go. Okay, that sounds good. You want to take her back? Alright? I'll be with you in a bit. I'm just going to finish off my stream and then I'll be with you.
I'll call her
Brittany? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Brittany sounds great. You didn't even know about that TDI Society. Yeah. Nego told me about it this morning, so... Yeah, I didn't even know about it either. So I'm probably going to jump off stream at 12, so 35 more minutes on the stream here. And then we'll just get ourselves set for this evening. Right, where are we at? Because obviously I've been away, so what's happening? What's happening? I'll give you a huggy. Right, let's speed this up a little bit. Right, we need somebody in the tavern. Where else do we need? Okay, we can probably get somebody in the malt house now. I'm gonna put 2 people in the malt house because we're gonna need a lot of people. Producing malt with the barley. Right, these are doing pretty good. Are these all upgraded now? Yes, they are. Right, let's slow this down a bit. So I think we're going to go... Feels like we've never got eggs. Gonna go eggs along here. Lots of chicken coops. Right, chicken coops. It's pointless putting in the butchers because we don't have meat. Unless we import it. Which I don't think we need it. Right, let's speed up again. So how's our weapons? We're doing good for spears, shields. We don't have any crossbows. I wonder if we... See, crossbows are better than warbows. Obviously much shorter range, but they do more damage. I might change our production over here. Iron slab. How many iron slabs do we have? We have 143 iron slabs. What I might do is I might put in another bloomery and just have that one assigned to make the... Oh, hang on a minute. How's it we make the tools? Smithy, bloomery. How do we make iron parts? That's iron slabs and tools. So how do we make iron parts? I guess it's got to be the blacksmith. Oh yeah, okay, there it is. Okay. So we're going to need another blacksmith. We might need to make a little baggage plot down here just to keep this all kind of regionalized. So let's just put another one.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Okay, too steep. Not enough goods. Oh my days. How are we... Wait. How are we out of timber? What have we used timber on? Ooh. Right. Right, this logging camp hasn't been producing timber. Probably because we had an area set here to cut down. And obviously because there's no trees here to cut down, it's probably... we need to move it. So we've shifted it across here now. So hopefully they can now go and start getting... Yeah. Right, start getting some more timber. I might put another person on this. We've got 4 spare. Right, let's speed things up again. We just got to get this barley harvested. Food is a real problem. Obviously, we've got a lot of, we've got a big population now, 285 population, so we're going to need a lot of food. We could import meat and then just use the butcher to turn it into sausage. You really need to learn those beautiful placements. Huge city. What do you mean? Like, just learn how to kind of like plan a city. I mean, this is just I've just literally thrown this down, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a good kind of aesthetically pleasing builder. I just kind of I functionally put things down. Like, this isn't pretty, you know, this is just a grid. This is just an old style grid. I've kind of tried to keep some tree lines in to kind of break it up a little bit. It would be nice to kind of go down here actually with the baggage plots. See, I don't want to bring too many people in because we have a food problem right now. Although once we get all this wheat harvested, we should be good to make loads of bread. So we should be okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put baggage plots down here, down this tree line. Let's have a look. Let's start from... let's start from here. Oh, we need timber, don't we? What I might do is I might stop my plank production for a second. Where's my plank production? Right, I'm going to stop you. Let's just pull you out for a minute. That's fine. We need timber. Let's let the timber build up a little bit. And then we're going to put down burgage plots down here. You're doing okay. I'm probably going to turn all these into tier 3s. That would look quite nice down the main stretch. And then probably these tier 3s as well. Just to start with, just around the pond. That look kind of nice around the pond. Hey, darling. Hmm? Am I made? I know. Right in there. Where did you put it? Usually just square things off. Yeah, that's how I used to be. One thing I will say is don't feel like you have to build like everything in one place. Like that's something I learned, and immediately I saw a change in how my building layouts kind of took shape. I was very much like, say this is the starter region, I was very much like at the start, right, I'm just going to build here, build everything here, and literally everything on top of each other. And as soon as I started to like think about logically, hang on a minute, okay, we've got the full region here, let's just spread out the full region. So let's build a bit down here, a bit down here, you know, a little bit down here, some, you know, maybe some burgage plots, you know, here kind of thing, you know, by the river, you know, put veggie plots in, you know, think about, you know, how naturally the land would be, like, you know, down here by the water, you probably have like veggie gardens. And once you start doing that, once you start spreading out your areas, it seems to like come together nicely, in my opinion. This is by no means a beautiful city, but it's a lot better than how I used to build. I used to look at them and think, oh my god, that looks horrendous. But since kind of spreading out things around your region, it definitely does kind of feel like it looks nicer. Like it's kind of nice to have some buildings here around about, you know, around the church. You know, just some local buildings. I might put some, you know, I might put a few houses down here. But this is all kind of farmland. You know, you could even put like a few houses back here eventually, just, you know, like maybe like a small little kind of rural village area here that the farmers would kind of use. But here I just tried to, you know, utilize the big lake, the pond, you know, houses around the big pond to make it look kind of nice. And then this is kind of downtown, you know, this is my industrial zone. So, you know, this doesn't have to be pleasing to the eye. This is just functional right here. I need to get the second bloomery in, I think. No, actually the bloomery's fine. I do need to get that burgage plot in here because I need to make it into another blacksmith. Let's just do that there. We can have another blacksmith here. Right, let's speed this up again. I need to harvest all of this. What we're going to do today is we're just going to finish off, because as I say, I'm probably only on for another 25 minutes, so hopefully we can just get this barley turned into ale. The tavern can then start well, that's like flashing there, supplying the settlement with ale, which would then give me the opportunity to turn some of these into tier 3s. And then with that, we can get our next development point onto armor making, which is going to be better for us when we go into battle with the Baron, just to have some sort of plate armor. Right, yeah, these have got good logs now. Right, baggage plot. That'll be that one, won't it? change that. Let's change that to iron parts because I want to start making some crossbows. I think crossbows are definitely better than war bows. Right, let's go down here now. Right, let's put in another well. So I've got one well there. I've got one well there. Then we're just going to put another well up here. Right, let's just do these baggage plots. I think we'll just go maybe up to here for now. Why can't we get that on the bend? It's fine. Right, rural taxes increased. Look at our money. Oh, baby. Money's doing really well. Right, new family's moving in. Awesome. What are you short on? You haven't got a clothing supply. Okay, we might have to put a little marketplace. Maybe over here. I don't know. Okay, we got 54 shoes in there. Maybe we just put another person in here to make another stall. And we should be able to get it over there easier. Come on, let's just start harvesting this barley. July, I don't think they harvest till September. Do. Okay, that storehouse needs to be upgraded. Right, families are moving in. Food for 5 months. Come on, we need to start making bread. We got 327 bread, so we should be okay. We're going to have a lot of wheat here, though. We're going to be making a lot of bread next one. Let's get a full family in there. Okay, so we got wheat. We've got crop rotation of wheat, so we should be good here. I think we can probably go back over here now. Yeah, that land is... Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay, these are going to be fallow next time. Right, 11 days. So we're going to go wheat. Wheat. Families moving in everywhere. Lovely, lovely.
Whoa, this is heavier than it looks.
Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, let's get with that lovely barley. Look at him go. Look at him go. I'm just speeding this up because obviously we just want to get this done in time for the stream end. 6,000 regional wealth. 6,119 in our treasury. Things are going really nice. The only thing that can really screw us over now is a big attack on this town. Or we lose... We run out of food. We're gonna have a lot of bread being made here. I'll tell you what we need to do with our manor as well. We need to fortify it, don't we? What's our plank situation like? 35 planks, not great. I've just stopped our plank production really because we needed the timber for the baggage plots. Masadra 1369, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. Oh, nice. And Mr. Laser, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm guessing it's Laser LZR. That's what I'm gonna. That's where my brain's going anyway. But thank you all the same. Right, let's go upgrade to level 2. Right. It's a hive of activity here now. Hang on a minute, what's this one? Not enough construction materials. What are we short on? Planks. Okay, we need to turn our planks back on, don't we? It's Lazara, okay.
This is heavier than
Sometimes it's hard to kind of, you know, figure out where people are going with the gamer tags and stuff and the names. I do my best. I do my best, but thank you all the same. Right, where's our planks? Saw pit, logging camp. Alright, that's kind of doing quite nice down there. I kind of like that. A region is being claimed. Oh, look. Okay, right. He's okay. This is we're gonna have to save it here because he's claiming my region. He's claiming my region. So we're gonna have to go to war. We're gonna have to resolve the claim on the battlefield. So we're not gonna have time to get into that today because we've only got 10 minutes on the stream here. But yeah, that's gonna have to be something we're gonna have to defend. So we're gonna have a big invasion right here. We should be okay for our army size. We've got a pretty big stack. We've got a full retinue. We've got loads of spears. We've got loads of crossbows. We've got loads of war bows. Not many crossbows. We haven't got any crossbows yet. We should be okay. And of course, mercenaries we've got as well if we need mercenaries. Which I wouldn't have thought we would need. I don't know how big of an army the Baron's going to come at us with. But I would assume because this is the first battle, it's probably not going to be massive. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to end it there. Well, we'll wait until it gets claimed out, and right up here, right close to the end, we'll resolve the claim on the battlefield. So then we'll obviously, it'll show us where we need to take our army to fight the battle. Hopefully it's kind of here, and we could use home advantage. I think we get a buff if we fight inside our own region, so it would be lovely if we're fighting here or over here. But yeah, that will be, we'll save it there, and then that will be for the next stream. Well, next stream is going to be tonight, but it's not going to be Manor Lords. That's going to be, it's going to be golf tonight. We've got to do our platinum rounds. So we'll probably be back on this maybe tomorrow. Let's forward this a little bit. Let's just save it here. We'll call this one before battle. Let's just see what happens here. Let's just see what's going to happen so we can prepare for the next one. Let's just speed this up. And let's just see where this is going to come from. Okay, here we go. So what we got? We got... Oh, blimey. Holy crap. Oh, my days. Okay, so they're coming in from this side. Right. I mean, they are fully armed. Well, they got helmets. But they got helmets and gambeson, I think. It's not full plate armor. We got, is that crossbow or is that archers? That's archers. We got our main general army. And then we got just some basic bandits, some brigands. So these are probably going to be pretty tough. These pole arms. I think these are pole arm, aren't they? They're just infantrymen. Alright, so we're going to need what? 36, 72, 108. Blimey. Wow. Okay. 144. It's like 160, 162. 162. So are we going to be able to make a big enough army to take on that? We're probably going to need 3 stacks of spear militia. We've obviously got our archers. We could have two infantry. We could have two archer stack. What we'll do is we'll use the one behind the line. So they're coming in from this side. So we'll use one archer in behind. We'll have a line of spearmen as our defensive line right across here. We'll put archers in behind with our retinue on the left-hand side. We'll use our archers over here, our second archers. We'll leave these at the back, and what we'll do is when they're engaged along the line, we'll bring these archers, we'll flank around the back, and then we'll start peppering them from the rear. We'll go past their armor. So then we can just shoot around the back of the line, and we should be able to dwindle them down pretty quickly. Our spearmen are good at holding the line. It would be lovely if we had armor, but we don't have the helmets yet. So we're probably going to lose a few. But I think that's how we're going to use that battle. And then the retinue, we can bring them around the other way. And we can kind of bring them in from the rear this side. And bring the archers kind of around this side. And just, yeah, I think that's how we'll do that battle. But that's going to be a tough battle. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one for next stream. So that's where we're going to go with that one. Anyway, right, that is me for today. So thank you so much for jumping into the stream. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 follows there. M. Sadra and Mr. LZR. Appreciate that. Lazaro. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Until then, have a great one. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.